The greatest secret to getting ahead is getting started. Yo, what's up? This is your boy, George Billionaire. Make sure you subscribe YouTube, Facebook, Instagram for a lot more amazing videos. A lot of people think success will come to you. But one of the most simplest things to get to a destination called success and progress is actually doing the very simple thing, getting started. Chinese proverb tells you a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. The journey to $1 million begins with $1. You can't make $1 million if you don't start. And once you make that 1 million, 2 million is definitely inevitable. So you can't stop. But where you're at right now, if you look at your life, where are you? What are you doing? Are you moving? Are you stagnant? The past 5 years, what progress have you made in your personal life? And I can tell you this one very simple thing. The only reason why you are still where you are or you're not growing is because you're kind of comfortable. Or like most of you watching this video, you haven't started. The greatest challenge with our generation today, they live to do and to please other people. They're so happy with the opinions of other people defining them that they don't find themselves until it's too late. Majority of people who have died and gone, died with their goals and their visions and what they wanted to do. But you have the opportunity to be able to do that thing that people who have long gone didn't do. And that's simply getting started. Don't underestimate getting started. When I began my journey into entrepreneurship, I never knew I'd be this person that I am today. I always had a plan and a vision of being an amazing businessman, recruiting so many thousands of people. But I can guarantee you it would never materialize had I not started. Are you fearing because you're going to fail? Guess what? What if you don't fail? Are you fearing because nobody in your family has done it? Guess what? What if you're that Joseph of your family? Are you fearing because all your friends are doing the exact same thing as you and you don't want to be that black duck that's going to be different from everybody else? I used to be like you until I decided to get started. Fear, false evidence appearing real, only exists in your mind. The only person who can hold you back from being the best version of yourself is none other than yourself. Not your dad, uncle, brother, auntie, teacher, boyfriend, husband, wife, pastor, president, politics, country, grew up rural background, lost my parents, divorced, I don't have family. All those excuses are great, but there's nobody else who will stop you other than yourself. Get started. If you expect to get different results, do what has never been done. Insanity defined is doing the same things and expecting different results. What are you expecting? You, especially you watching this video, what are you expecting from life? What do you want to be? What do you want to become? And if you don't have high hopes and high ambitions, guess what? You're not going to achieve much. You're going to settle at a place where no growth ever comes, and that's called the comfort zone. Some of you are comfortable at work. That's great. Some of you are comfortable with one source of income. Wow, it's great for you. Unfortunately for me, once you get $1 million, it's inevitable you want more, and you want more, and you want more. And guess what? That is it with life. You can't remain the same place. If you look at a tree, wherever you're at, a tree grows. The tree is always bearing fruit. Nothing was meant to be stagnant. So is it true with your life. You were never meant to be stagnant, but you were meant and purposed to grow. Grow, multiply, and be fruitful. I love the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, give us this day our daily bread. Means every single day you have the opportunity to get something out of life, business, work. But if you only have one source of income, your only daily bread is your salary divided by 30. So that can't be increased or anything. But if you have different streams of income, you have different inflows coming into your life. Yes, you're getting your salary. Yes, you're selling products. Yes, you're getting share dividend. Yes, you're doing so many and providing so many solutions for people out there. There's no greater time ever on this planet that there has been so many opportunities presenting themselves on an international platform. You can provide a solution for somebody who is in Australia, America, Nigeria, China, India, Canada, Brazil, Zimbabwe, South Africa, wherever you are, you could be the solution to somebody's problem. And guess what? You can actually get paid for it. But only for those who are able to see the opportunity. The greatest secret to getting ahead is getting started. I got started and I've been on my journey 9 years since 2012. And I ain't stopping. Same thing for you. What have you been doing for the past 5 years that's uniquely different, that has helped you grow? When I look back, the best decision I ever did was to get started. And I want to encourage you. Behind the doors of your greatest fears lie your greatest treasures. I've seen so many treasures behind what people said to me that I wouldn't make it. You're too young. You're not educated. I never went to university. The last certificate I have, believe it or not, in 2021, is my A-level certificate. What have I done to gain knowledge and education? Self-teach myself. Online programs, attending seminars, how to grow a business, reading books, having mentors. Am I saying education is bad? I actually am saying education is bad, especially for those who are doing it just for the fact of doing it. Strategic education is important, especially when you know it's edifying exactly what you're purposed to do. I understand a lawyer who's getting further education because guess what? They're sharpening their crafts. But I'm not for people who are getting education just for getting education without actually knowing what your life purpose is. I've read books on selling. I've read books on marketing. I've watched various books on how to engage your customers and this, that, and the other. Do I have a degree to it? No. Am I doing very well at it? Very well at it. So it's up to you. Stay at the same place and you ain't gonna get any different results. Do what I did. Get started. Journey for 1,000 miles. Rinotanga. Nekuisari mwekumbu pamberi imwe. Oba tufamba tufamba. Dini wenyu. George Billionaire. God bless you. Get started. Stop murmuring, complaining. And then most importantly, stop listening to them people. Stop listening to all those people. I've told you about my dad, my stepmom. They told me that I wouldn't make it. Personal family members didn't believe in me. But guess what? Some of the people who support you growing up, some of the people you listen to growing up, at times may not be the best people to give you advice when you want to go the journey less traveled, especially if they haven't done it. You have to trust your gut. Remember, Elohim, God, created all of us uniquely different for us to do different endeavors in our life. Don't listen to other people's opinions about you. Let people live their lives. Make decisions that will benefit you. Had I listened to people and not done what I've done, had I stopped posting and marketing and making a whole lot of noise on social media, I can guarantee you this brand that you see on me, this brand you see everywhere all over the world, is a brand that began with a lot of criticism, a lot of you won't make it. But like I said earlier on, behind the door of your greatest fears lie your greatest treasures. And if you don't go and open that door and do something different with your life, I can guarantee you, you're going to live a very regretful life once you reach 40, 45, 50. Do what hasn't been done and you'll get what nobody in your family or generation has ever got. God bless. This is your boy, George Billionaire. Make sure you subscribe. Follow Instagram, YouTube.